talking about teacher characteristics, yeah, for example, Harmer says that how students perceive the teachers is also part of establishing successful rapport. And Carl Rogers considered that there are 3 core teacher characteristics that help to create a classroom where there's clear rapport, help to create a positive learning environment, being respect, empathy, and authenticity. We have talked a bit about respect already. Now we will focus on empathy, and I will talk about them, and then I'll come back for authenticity.
So, if we know how to use this aspect in the classroom effectively, we can profit, let's say, we can benefit from it a lot, because empathy is this awareness of the feelings and emotions that the other people have, the other people are feeling. In these terms, it's a key element of emotional intelligence, and it's a link between self and others, because it is how the individuals, we as individuals, we see the others and we understand the others, and we really understand what the others are experiencing and feeling. It's genuine. So we have to use our imagination, place ourselves in their position, in their places, and then we are going to feel exactly the way they are feeling. So in these terms, sometimes people get confused. They confuse empathy and sympathy. Sympathy is something, it's also something positive, but it's considered like feeling for someone. When we talk about empathy, it's much stronger than that, because empathy is feeling with someone. It's when you really put yourself in their shoes and you know exactly how they're feeling. Yeah, so for this reason, I put the definition according to the British Council, which says that empathy is the ability to imagine another person's thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. In an ELT context, it normally refers to the ability to understand how a learner is feeling. If our students see that we have this attitude, probably are going to have them together, and we are going to have a more positive attitude coming from them towards our lesson. So my idea is reflect a little bit and see how empathic have you been lately in relation to your students.
Well, hopefully you can see the nice picture we had there. So thinking about teachers' roles and styles, the connection it has with establishing rapport. Yeah? Remember that we had those 3 core characteristics: respect, empathy, and authenticity. Rogers and Feuerberg, for example, they consider that out of those 3, authenticity would be the most important one. What does it mean? It means to be yourself, not to play the role of a teacher, but to take the risk of being vulnerable and human and honest. Because yes, we are teachers, but we are, or at least we try to be humans as well. So the thing is, your teaching style will almost always be consistent with your personality style, which vary greatly from individual to individual. So here we have a continuum. Well, we have a continuum of possibilities. Yeah, each characteristic there represents a continuum of possibility. So we'd like you to think a bit about where do you place yourself on this continuum. And most importantly, do you feel it is necessary to lean towards one end in order to be an effective teacher? So are you more shy or are you more gregarious, for example?